Ticks. Okay, this video is for Sulky Celery 9126, whose question is that their manager, they're more critical and harsh on them than their other teammates, and Sulky Celery, it's not the best on the team, but it's far from the worst. So the question is, how do I deal with a manager or a coach who's super critical and harsh compared to, it seems like it's unfair treatment because he's being that critical. All right, Sulky Celery, I had to deal with I've dealt with the same exact issue. You want to call well, it's helpful if you actually like your coach or manager. So what I did, and I actually did like my coach, so I called him with my dad's advice, and he said, just call him and tell him what you feel, because my coach would yell at me on field while we were playing, and it would make me shut down. You know, I hadn't developed a thick skin at that time. So you want to call him and say, hey, can we have you got a second to chat? And this is when I was at a hotel. We were at an away tournament in Florida. So I said it was before game. It was at a convenient time. It was at a convenient location. You could say, do you have just 2 seconds to chat? So I met with him, and all I said was, "Hey, coach, I think you're a great coach. I like you a lot." I said, "But when I noticed when you yell at me when we're playing, I seem to I shut down. So I was wondering if you could yell at me less." I said something to those, very close to that, right? I basically started. It's like a sandwich, a compliment. It's a good statement, then either a bad or a correction, and then a positive statement, right? So you want to say, coach or manager, I think you do a great job, and I really appreciate you here, or I think you're a great guy, and I think you're a great manager, something to that effect, that you appreciate him there, that you want to see if you can make this slight change, and then you're going to try to do better, and then you want to listen for feedback, right? That's key, because there might be something. I think it's actually good that they're critical, because that means they care, right? You want to be worried when your coach says nothing, has zero feedback for you. I think that's a bad sign. But harsh, too much negative feedback, I think that could be bad too. So just use that, a sandwich, right? The positive, negative, positive sandwich, and I think it should turn out well.